Hello everybody! Today I'm going to do the Fall Time Cozy tag, which is a tag I've seen kind of floating around. So I wasn't tagged by anybody, but I just really wanted to do it. So the first question. Crunching leaves. The world is full of color. Choose a book that has red, oranges, and yellows on the cover. I chose Blood Meridian by Cormac McCarthy. We got yellow, orange, and red. And I actually haven't read this book yet, so I'm not really sure what it's about. I just bought it and I'm really excited to read it. So this is what I chose because look at how beautiful and fall-y the book cover looks. Second question, cozy sweater. It's finally cold enough to wear warm, cozy clothing. What book gives you the warm fuzzies? Okay, this is really true. It is finally cold here in San Diego and I'm so happy about it. We had a huge thunderstorm last night. So if I had been able to have time to read last night, I would have chosen to read Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone because it does give me the warm fuzzies inside. I can get through it really quickly. So if it was a rainy day out and I had time to read, I would choose this one and drink coffee and just feel all warm and fuzzy inside and nostalgic, and I would just love it. Third question, fall storm. The wind is howling and the rain is pounding. Choose your favorite book to read on a stormy day. Well, I think I pretty much answered that question in the last question, which would be Harry Potter once again. Fourth question, cool, crisp air. What's the coolest character you'd want to trade places with? This was really hard because there are many characters where I like certain aspects of their life, but most of the time they're dealing with something I don't really want to deal with. For this one, I always want to say Evie, but I think it's Evie from The Diviners, because I would love to live in the 1920s and she just seems super glam and awesome. I just really like her character. I've heard mixed feelings about her character, but I really enjoy her and I think she's great, and I wouldn't mind trading places with her, dealing with all that ghostly stuff. I think it's pretty cool. I really love her uncle too and their relationship. I do like her, but I don't know how I feel about her gift and if I would really want that to be included. So there's that. But then I also thought, well, I kind of wouldn't mind trading places with, why can't I think of her name right now? Juliet from the Shatterway series because of Warner. Come on now. But everything else about her life, I wouldn't want so much. Just give me Warner and we'll call it even. Question 5, hot apple cider. What underhyped book do you want to see become the next biggest, hottest thing? Honestly, I haven't read very many books in the past year because I've just started this and I've just started getting back into reading, so I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to choose, but I'm just gonna go with an author in general and all of her books because I don't really hear a lot about her, and when I ask people about her or if they've read any of her books, most of the time the answer is no, and that is Jodi Picoult, and not this book in particular, just all of her books. I actually haven't read this one yet, I just bought this one. But yeah, Jodi Picoult, I think she is a really excellent author and I just don't hear enough about her, I think. So I would like to see her write a book that nobody can stop talking about. Moving on. 6th question, coats, scarves, mittens. The weather has turned cold and it's time to cover up. What's the most embarrassing book cover you own that you like to keep hidden in public? Well, I'll have to go with my Twilight series books just because here's Breaking Dawn. I don't have the book sleeve anymore because my daughter destroyed it and it's super warped from, I don't know, I guess water has been spilled on it. So it's just kind of a sad looking book now. Yikes. And finally, the 7th question, which doesn't have anything to do with books, so I think it's kind of fun, is what are your favorite fall comfort foods? Lately, I have been loving squash. Anything with squash, stuffed butternut squash and stuffed acorn squash in particular has been my favorite thing to make. In fact, I'm making stuffed acorn squash tonight for dinner and I had it yesterday for lunch. I just really have been loving that. I also really love hot chocolate, pumpkin spice lattes. Typical, I know, but I do. I guess that would have to be it. Those are my favorite things to consume in cold weather. So that was the Cozy Fall Time book tag, and I hope you enjoyed it. I tag you to do it also. You should do it. It's really fun. I'll see you at my next video. Bye.